I already tell you about 16 new cozy games coming out in the month of May? Yes, I did. Am I about to tell you about even more that I found out about since I made that video? Yes, I am. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Payton. It is nice to meet you, it is nice to see you, and welcome to the corner. I thought that May was going to be a little bit light on the cozy games because we've had non-stop releases in March and in April, and I know we're gonna have a lot the next few months. But I was wrong, even though I already made an entire video showcasing some upcoming cozy games in May. Since that video, a ton more games have been announced to be releasing this month, and also, sometimes I forget about games. So today I'm going to be telling you about all the games either I missed in my first video or have been announced since I made the first video. But before we get into it, please be sure to click the lovely little like button as well as subscribe for more cozy, chaotic content. And if you're interested in seeing me play cozy games live, be sure to check out our live streams right here on YouTube that happen 3 times a week. Okay, I'll shut up because I know you want to hear about the games. As always, we're going to be going in release order. And like I said, there were a few games that I missed in my last video. So a couple of these games are already out and you can check them out right now. The first game on the list is called Super Dungeon Maker, and this game is already out for both Nintendo Switch and for PC. Super Dungeon Maker is a creative pixel art dungeon editor inspired by the best of the best 2D adventure games. You'll get to choose how many levels, how many enemies, how many secret rooms, traps, and items that you want. You'll get to challenge your friends and the community to master your dungeons or to play the countless dungeons of the community. Mainly, you'll get to just unleash your creativity and make the dungeon however you want. With super adorable graphics and adorable monsters, you can make things as complicated or as simple as you want it to be. The game will feature cross-platform level sharing, endless possibilities for puzzles, decorations, as well as the option to play thousands of dungeons and make your own. Now, I'm not usually a dungeon building girl, okay? I'm usually not a combat person either, but I really like the creativity of this game. I think it's really interesting that you can make your dungeons and your puzzles all your own, can make it as cute or as chaotic as you want it to be. The graphics in itself feel very cozy and cute as well. And mainly, I think what's so interesting about this game is the fact that you can play online with your friends. You can make your own levels for people to try, and you can try so many other levels, which will give you so many hours of playtime. And overall, this game looks super fun and super chaotic. The next game on the list is called Little Postman. And Little Postman is already out on PC, and it is a free-to-play game. In Little Postman, you are a little postman exploring different archipelagos. You'll have to move safely tile by tile on a grid-based environment. You'll find some magical triggers that will allow you to rotate the small islands. By modifying the landscape, you'll have to do your best to create a path forward toward the end of each level and give letters to the inhabitants. And each of the 9 levels propose a unique puzzle mechanic around the concept. Overall, it is a super relaxing, super simple puzzle game where you pretty much just need to make your way through and to deliver some mail. This game looks so absolutely precious. I love that it is a free-to-play game. You know, we love to save our money on this channel. And this game just looks really wholesome. It looks like a perfect game to relax with a puzzle rather than a super high-stress puzzle that'll make you want to rip your hair out. This one feels like a relaxing time, and it's free to play, so why not check it out? The next game on the list is one of the ones I am most excited about, and I think you guys will be too. And this game is called The Ranch of Rivershine. And The Ranch of Rivershine is out for early access on PC today, May 12th. In The Ranch of Rivershine, you'll get to saddle up and build your very own adorable horse ranch. In the game, you'll get to raise foals, care for your horses, and train them as you explore the western wilderness. Along the way, you'll also be able to participate in cross-country competitions and become your town's best champion. You'll also have the opportunity to renovate and customize your ranch with the ability to grow and customize your crops. And you'll get to befriend the different villagers in the town that will help you on in your adventure. You'll get to meet the auctioneer, the carpenter, and a whole lot more of interesting characters who are there to support you on your journey. Overall, The Ranch of Rivershine is a game that'll mix a little bit of farming, a little bit of life sim, and a whole lot of horses. You know I love a farming game, okay? If you've been around this channel, you know I like to farm. I haven't played a lot of games like this that are very like horse-centric, to be honest. I know it is like a whole genre of cozy gaming I haven't quite dived into too much, but I really like the idea of this game. I like that not only can you do all the stuff on your ranch, you know, all of the normal farming sim stuff, get to know the NPCs, make your crops. I love that you get to explore. I love that you get to care for your horses. And I think it's really interesting too that you'll get to train your horses and compete with them as well. I think it adds a whole other fun element to the game. And overall, I really like seeing all the different horses. They look absolutely adorable. And if ranching is your style, I feel like you gotta check this one out. The next game on the list is called Cook Serve Forever. Cook Serve Forever is coming out for early access on PC on May 15th. Cook Serve Forever is a cooking adventure game where you play as a home-taught chef with nothing to your name but a food cart and a dream. In the game, you'll get to manage your menu, learn delicious recipes, and meet a diverse cast of friends and foes on your way to culinary greatness. The game will allow you to chop, stir, and saute your way through a bustling solar punk city as you explore the dramatic and fully voice-acted storyline. The game will feature hundreds of ingredients and recipes with a dynamic cooking system all about the rhythm of cooking. And in addition to the main storyline, there'll be tons of optional side quests with a diverse cast of NPCs, like I said, that are fully voice-acted. Overall, it's a game all about chasing your dreams and working your way up to fame, and mainly, it's about good-looking food that I want to eat, even though it is not real. I love a cozy food game, okay? The food in this game looks so delicious. I love the kind of balance of art style that they do here. I feel like it is a very kind of retro style to the characters, and then the food looks so beautiful. Like I just want to eat it right off of the screen. I love that this one is giving us voice acting, it's giving us story, but it's also giving us the fun mechanic of cooking, bettering our skills. And for me, I use cozy gaming as a way to do a lot of things that I'm not very good at in real life. Farming, gardening, cooking is one of those things. And if you're like me and you can't cook anything in real life other than some instant ramen, I feel like this game will be a good time. Feed all of your cooking needs, but, you know, in a virtual fashion. The next game on the list is called Dungeon Village 2, and this game is coming to PC on May 15th. In Dungeon Village 2, you'll get to recruit adventurers and adorable little pixel art monsters to create your own custom town. In the game, you'll get to build and manage a town in grasslands, snowfields, and even in the underworld. You'll set up inns, weapon stores, and more to convince adventurers to come and visit. You'll use items and equipment to power up your adventurers and help them get more gold and experience from their quests. You'll have to also be on the lookout for new dungeons to explore and new monsters to fight. As your town develops and becomes more and more popular, adventurers won't just visit your town, but they'll move in for good. And if you play your cards right, some monsters will actually become friendly and join you in the village. You can give them snacks, keep them happy, and they'll become valuable allies on your quests. Now, I missed Dungeon Village 1, but it doesn't look like you need to play Dungeon Village 1 to check out Dungeon Village 2. I really love the pixel art style of this game. You know, I love a pixel art farming sim, as I know so many of you guys do. This one feels really interesting because it puts such a heavy focus on the adventurers and making it a suitable place for the adventurers to come and live. It's very management style, but also you have the ability to decorate and to customize. And what I think is the most exciting is the fact that the monsters you start off by battling can become your friends and can run around your little town and be super adorable. I think overall this game looks super cute. The next game on the list is called MOUNTAINCORE. and MOUNTAINCORE is coming out for early access on PC on May 18th. In MOUNTAINCORE, you'll get to settle an untamed wilderness with the might of dwarven engineering and thoughtful planning. In the game, you'll get to design and build your own colony toward fame and fortune in this deeply simulated, fantastical world. You'll have the option to either chill out in peaceful mode and just enjoy your bustling settlement, or if you're on the chaotic side, you can also fight for your survival against monsters and invasions. Regardless of how you play, it's your job to make a colony that thrives. You'll start from just a few dwarves, but you can build up to support a population of hundreds. You'll get to cater to all of your settlers who will have their own needs and desires to fulfill as they work together for the common good of the colony. You'll also get to craft, you'll get to trade with merchants, form and train your military to battle monsters and invaders. There's even a Twitch integration if you stream on Twitch to encourage your audience to play along with you, as well as eventually, when the game's out of early access, you'll also be able to take a party of adventurers to explore other maps and locations, including the maps of other players. Overall, it is a building and management sim game with a super cute aesthetic and a fantastical vibe. This is another really cute management kind of game. We have a lot of management games on the list today. It's kind of just what I kept finding as I was going through new games this month, but this one feels really cool. I love the fantastical element of it. I love that you'll be able to play online with your friends. I love the aesthetic of this one and the overall vibe, and I really like that this game is giving you management, but it's giving you the option to play how you want to play. If you want to be super crazy management and also do some combat, you can do that, or if you want a more chill and laid-back approach to just take in the fantastical world, you can do that as well. I love when cozy games give us the option on how we want to play, and it seems like this one is a great one for that. The next game on the list is called Soul Delivery, which is out for PC on May 20th, but you can also play the free demo right now. Soul Delivery is a game that follows a robot with amnesia who ventures through the night of a neon city without humans in search of what happened between the humans and the artificial intelligence. Mainly, Soul Delivery is a narrative platformer focused on exploration, story, and interaction. It's a cozy game for every sci-fi story fan that doesn't require you to be especially reactive. Your choices will affect the story, therefore making you totally in control. The game will feature the ability to talk to different robots with dynamic options to explore the story of the mysterious world, and of course make the choices that'll affect the story. You'll also be able to upload your consciousness to different bodies and wield their abilities. You'll be able to solve puzzles to advance the story, and you'll get to enjoy the beautiful graphics with no violence, no shooting, and no fighting, just cozy science fiction vibes. I love a sci-fi cozy game. I feel like this one is so interesting. You would think kind of just by looking at this one, maybe it's just my preconceived notion of robots, but I always kind of associate robots with like a fighting game or a shooting game. I love that this one has no violence and no combat. It is really adventure-driven, story-driven. I love the graphic style of this one. The color palette is absolutely beautiful. I think it's super interesting that you'll be able to take over different consciousness. It seems like it can be really intricate. The puzzles look really fun. And overall, this seems like a great time, especially if you're into sci-fi, but also into cozy games. The next game on the list is one I've been excited about for a long time, and I know many of you will be as well, but this game is called Planet of Lana. And Planet of Lana is coming out for PC and for Xbox on May 23rd. Planet of Lana is a cinematic puzzle adventure framed by an epic, also sci-fi, saga that stretches across centuries and galaxies. The story will follow a young girl and her loyal friend who will embark on a rescue mission through a colorful world full of cold machines and unfamiliar creatures. A planet that used to be a place of undisturbed balance between human, nature, and animal has now become something entirely else. The disharmony that has been in the making for hundreds of years has finally arrived in the force of a faceless army. But this isn't a story about war, it's a story about a vibrant, beautiful planet and the journey to keep it that way. The game will feature a unique companion-based gameplay style where you'll get to solve puzzles with diverse challenges and quirky twists. You'll get to carefully navigate dangerous situations using your stealth and your wit. And mainly, you'll discover an epic story that'll take you through time and through galaxies. Overall, it is yet another cozy sci-fi game, perfect for people who are interested in adventure, exploration, and a bit of puzzle solving. Yet another cozy sci-fi game. I love that we have them back to back. There is a whole genre. You can like both sci-fi and cozy. They're not totally different things. They can definitely come together. I think Planet of Lana looks like it is a beautiful story. I think what really draws me in, though, is the art style and the world they've created. From all of the pictures and the trailers I've seen of the game, it just looks like such an intricate and gorgeous world that I really do care about saving. And overall, the vibe of this game looks really interesting. Again, a puzzle-solving exploration game all about sci-fi, but has a cozy and heartwarming feel. I'm into it, and I'm so there. The next game on the list is one of my most anticipated cozy games, and it just got the announcement that it's releasing this month, and I'm so very excited. This game is called Hello Goodboy, and Hello Goodboy is coming out for Nintendo Switch and for PC on May 25th. Hello Goodboy is a heartwarming, wholesome adventure game that features Aiko, a boy who is brand new to the afterlife. With no memory of what brought him to the world beyond, he must rely on Coco, a strangely familiar dog who will help him solve the mysteries of his new existence. In the game, you'll get to journey through the unknown yet familiar places, meeting fellow souls on their own adventures through the afterlife. You'll get to pay it forward with generous favors for them and try to figure out why Aiko landed in the land beyond to begin with. As you play the game, you'll get to unravel mysteries and collect bundles of joy. You also can give endless belly rubs to Coco along the way. And each one of the characters has a story to tell and a task that Aiko and Coco can help with. And after you help them through their problems, you'll get to break out their comfort food and all relax together. But in the game, you only have so much time, so it's up to you to decide who you want to spend your time with. And visiting some will prevent you from making relationships with others. You'll get to discover how your choices will affect Aiko's story through multiple different endings. And along the way, you'll also get to solve puzzles to help along with the stories, and also to keep your closest companion Coco happy by pampering him with belly rubs to keep his good boy-o-meter fulfilled. Now, I actually played the demo of Hello Goodboy on a stream a couple months ago during Steam's Next Fest. I loved the demo so much. I had such a great time. I thought the characters were really sweet and very intricate as well. You kind of get to decide if you love them or hate them for yourself. As well as I thought the puzzles were fun. There weren't too many of them where it was so overwhelmingly like a puzzle game. It definitely feels more centered in the narrative storyline. Getting to give Coco endless belly scratches was a great time as well. I really enjoyed the part of the demo that I got to play, and I'm really excited to see what the whole storyline has to offer. I think this one is going to be a really exciting game. And the final game on the list is called Diluvian Winds, which is going to be out for PC Early Access on May 25th. Diluvian Winds is a cozy management game set in a small hamlet, which, in case you didn't know, that means village. I didn't know that either. And it's a village at the foot of a lighthouse. You'll get to welcome weary travelers and help each other to try to survive the unpredictable weather. You'll grow your hamlet on land, under the sea, or even among the clouds. As the weather gets worse, a walrus acting as a lighthouse keeper will welcome in the travelers looking for a place to sleep. As the keeper, you'll get to manage the travelers and fulfill their requests. The lighthouse helps guide the travelers and the wandering caravans, so the keeper must tend to the fire, for if it were to fade, he would be cut off from the rest of the world. In the game, you'll get to meet tons of characters, you'll even get to cook, and mainly do whatever it takes to keep your lighthouse village afloat and keep everybody happy. This is another management style game, but the aesthetic of this one feels really different from the others that I've kind of mentioned on the list so far. I don't know why, in cozy games, I always like to fish. I like to be around the ocean, which is funny because in my real life, I'm scared of fish and I don't really like the ocean, but I like them in cozy games. So the fact that this whole one is a village by a lighthouse is so cool to me. The fact that the innkeeper is like a walrus is super cute as well, and I really like the aesthetic of it overall. This one kind of gives me the vibe of Bear and Breakfast, but a lighthouse inn rather than just like inns in the woods. And there you guys have it. Those were even more cozy games coming out in the month of May. If you want to see even more cozy games coming out in May, be sure to check out the first video I did earlier this month where I went over so many more games. But I want to know your thoughts. Let me know down below which game you're most excited about this month, and if you've been playing any new games this month, which game has been your absolute favorite. I want to know. Let me know. Thank you all so much for watching. Please be sure to click the lovely little like button as well as subscribe for more cozy, chaotic content. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!